Jeff Satur, somebody sent in a request. I've reacted to this guy before. I really, really like him. I've actually been listening to some of his songs. Somebody sent me his new single. It's called Dum Dum. Let's get to it. Start. Okay. So this is very different just based on the intro. We're just 23 seconds in. It's so different from all these songs that of him that I've listened to that are actually in my playlist. It has a different beginning. It feels almost so eerie. But the beginning, actually, the intro part, I did not see his intro stanza, his intro verse coming. I felt like from here, so the first part when he does the intro is so eerie. Um, I thought he was gonna go louder in the first verse, but he slowed down even more. So the intro was slow, and then he even slowed down in the first verse. So I guess that really shows me how conscious he is in delivering something unexpected. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So he is using an analogy. So he's using the vampire milieu genre to track the the pain of being rejected or being ignored or being hurt by somebody that you love. Uh, that's nothing short of a genius. Okay, so let's go back. So uh, just explain here a little. Okay. So maybe it seems that he is the doll of a vampire. So he was talking about how just like how emotional vampires are, abusers are, they suck you out of your energy, they suck you out of your identity, self-respect. So he's using that analogy to sort of track and describe the pain that he was feeling for because of how the other person is ignoring him. Okay. So, I was expecting him to say, so it all became numb. Because he was talking about his emotions. I prayed intensely, then it all became numb, and then I saw it all became dumb. That's actually so he really delivers lyrics unexpected lyrics. So even his poetry is very much unexpected. Um, so now he has sort of maintained the not sort of, but he has actually maintained the same beat and the same instruments in the background, and even his melody is sort of soft, um, but very much eerie. So he's very much relaxed. So he's building up towards something. I don't know what's going to happen in the chorus, but let's see. Okay. I did not expect him to go the rock route. I was expecting him to scream, but he's sort of shifting towards like a celebratory kind of feeling. But he does. So I think this part is about the heartbeat. That's what he's intending to sound like. So he instead of describing what he was feeling, he's describing how his heart sounds like in that moment. And as we know, I think I'm not sure if this is just my theory. I'm not sure if it's really what he's going for, but like in the vampire genre, your heart actually stops beating once you become a vampire. Okay, so but I think this is it makes this song necessary to be experienced not just via an audio experience via the song itself, but you need to actually watch the video for you to fully understand what he's trying to deliver. Because as I've said, I think that in the chorus, instead of just describing how he felt, he's actually sort of depicting how the heart sounds like. Okay. Okay. So he's essentially this. So it's essentially the same melody, but he added something to the instruments and I mean to the beat. And so you try to appreciate the progression of his lyricism. So from in the first verse, and this is what I am pertaining to whenever I say I hope the lyrics actually progressed, because in the first verse he was just talking about what the other person is doing to him, and now after the first chorus, after the first verse, the first part, and after the chorus, he's now widening the narrative. So he's now talking about um, how that person is affecting other people, how this is now he's going wider and actually talking about love as a concept, what it actually means, and not just concentrating on the action or the emotions that the other person is making him feel. I hope I made sense. Okay. So this part he changed the delivery, he changed the melody from how he actually sang it in the first bridge. Okay. So observe how he's actually depicting how masochists, those who allow themselves to be abused, are actually feeling. Like when he said, "Cut me a little deeper, because I can hold on a little longer." A lot of people actually, um, those that are way into deep in an abusive relationship, that's what they do. They just allow themselves to be hurt all over again, over and over again, because they can take it anyway. So that's actually what he's depicting in this part. Okay. So by the way, I love the beat of the chorus. It's so simple, but it says so much. It says so much because I am actually also watching the video, so I can see like the visual layer of the story. Okay. Okay, so this is the sort of the bridge. I can so much hear the song in clubs, in festivals. It's a great song for a lot of a lot of venues and a lot of instances. Okay, so this is the let's repeat the bridge alone. The way that he's acting on the video, it's so eerie, almost like a very sexy psychopath. But you also know that this is not, because there's a scene in the beginning where there are actually two personas, and it's him, but two personas. So you know that this is only one side of him. That this is not the entirety of him. This is the part of him that has been destroyed and wrecked and damaged by the other person or people. Those eyes, my God. He can act. This guy can act. So to the Thais out there, does he actually like have a drama or a movie? If he hasn't, somebody needs to give those eyes. Or look at that. Oh my God. Him and Jimin would make two great serial killers in a drama or a movie. Because they have that angelic feature, but they have so powerful eyes. Okay. What's written there? My God. Okay. So I think I haven't actually listened to the entirety of his discography. There are, as I've said, there are several songs of his that are actually in my playlist. But I think this song just convinced me to actually dive deeper into the artist that is Jeff Satur. But this is so different from not just from his own discography, but from the discography of many other pop artists in Asia. So in terms of the beat, I appreciate actually how he was able to sort of progress not sort of, but actually progress the narrative of the song without having to create so much inflection in the beat and the melodies. He sort of maintained the same phase. He's never sped up too much, except for the bridge, but it's not a lot, not by a lot. So it really tells me that as an artist, he has the ability to create something simple and beautiful. You can, because it's so simple, you can essentially do so much with this material, and it actually makes it timeless because, as I've said, because it's simple, right? So there's not a lot of layer and a lot of complications in there. You know that it is beautiful at its core. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's beautiful at its core, and you can appreciate that because he made it very, very simply. All right, so if I will probably spend the next couple of weeks diving deeper into Jeff Satur. For all those, for the Thais or anybody who's a fan of him, if you can send me some material, some links where I can read about him, learn about his story, and of course, I will be, as I've said, watching more of his videos and listening to more of his songs. But if you have any additional literature that I can consume about him, let me know. Please leave them in the comment section below, or you can get in touch with me in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. And of course, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and hit that notification button. I would really, really appreciate it. And till next time, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support. Thank you.